What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Sunday, so you know what had to happen. We out there streaming it up with the markup this upcoming week. Second week of, I think it's the second week, right? Of the best month, July. I say it's the best month because obviously my birthday's in this month. But yeah, so we have GBP news on Monday. And it's the correct time zone. GBP news on Monday at 11:30. That's a weird time. I think the market is actually closed by then. And then yen news on Tuesday. And on the best day, my birthday. Shit. Well, on trade GJ anyway. So GJ and SPF 500. I'm on the wave. I'm on the wave now. Of I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna probably sneak in Euro GBP too, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's literally it. But yeah, I've been trying to analyze way too much stuff at the same time. I think because I have like the thing where you can't attention span jumps or switches a lot. Whatever it is, that's what I got. So anyway, my birthday we got Canada news and Aussie dollar news. Okay, so there's news on Wednesday. News on, look at it, some type of news every day. Thursday there's core retails. That's at 8:30, so that's fine. Cause usually what I'm trying to watch is people say that for indices it moves a lot when the stock market opens. So that's something I want to start paying attention to. Okay, so that's the news for the week. So anyway, like I said, GJ, these are my pairs. GJ, Euro GBP, SPF, well, US 500. So since I'm on this, let's start on this. I don't really want to look at the weekly because sometimes the weekly, well, a lot of times the weekly confuses me. Not confuses me, but gives me like a, and I understand the move has to come. But anyway, we closed very bearish, right? So we have what seems to be them in naked forex. They would call this formation a moolah, which is essentially a double top with the second part of double top is shorter, as you can say, or doesn't tap this resistance area as much as that one. So this one's a cross, this one's a wick or a gap, you know. So yeah, so that's a good sign. And then also we have right here, as you can see, 2 weeks ago or a week before last, it engulfed price action, clean price action after the strong rejection of a very strong area up here too, demand area up here. So supply area up there, yeah. And yeah, and then last week we closed very bearish as well, but you still can't ignore that this downtrend is not broke yet, you know. Why is this doing this? Oh, that's why. Right, because look, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So until this area here is broken, it's then when we can really say price is in a downtrend. Okay, but this is the weekly, like I said. This is just telling me that there is bearish sentiment in the market right now. Well, is that GBP is strong. So, but the only way I would probably get in this sell is if, as you can see on here, we're sitting on a daily support, right? And we just finished breaking this support area, now turn resistance last week. So ideally, I would like to see, once again, this is off the daily, so I don't know. Anyway, I like to see probably the end of the week price would have done something like this, you know. This piece don't have to happen like right here, 'cause that's like asking too much. This is the daily. That's not even, the daily one is like 5 candles. This is like 10 candles. Maybe even 2 days and a half. 2 weeks and a half. But anyway, so we have this, right? So if we pull out our fibs, I would pull it from here to here. 38.2 is right in here. And see, even at 50, it make proves what I was saying on the weekly. And we're still pretty bullish, right? You see all this space in here, but if this starts to consolidate in here, that's when you would see this start to rise very quickly. Okay, because this could still too. This still look like a bullish formation too, which is why for me to finish take the sell, I would have to see something like that. I have to get in some type of lower high to form in here for me to get in there. What would be ideally off of this resistance? So that'd be a very clean break and retest entry. You know, because it'd be like break up that support, turn resistance, bam. Probably even something like this could happen. You know, but we just gotta see. So right now, but then again, this is the daily too, and this is like I said, we're sitting on support and we're sitting on the overall bullish trend. So you wouldn't be wrong if on the 4 hour. Nah, man, the 4 hour is bearish right there too, right? But still, you still gotta. That means, see, and this area kind of lines up with where this 8 EMA was on the daily. It was up in this area, right? So yeah. So the only way I'll get in the sell on there is some type of lower high formation, and I'll probably take it to here anyway. My TP would probably be like, let's say it's up here. My TP would be the daily, honestly, because I'll have to see the support break. Okay, I would have to see that break. And then oof, that'd be nice to take some off of here. Bam. That'd be nice. That would be nice. But anyway, we're on support, so for me to continue to take sales in this too, because this could even do something. They just come down here and break down, and not take the sell to the next area, you know. But since we're sitting on support, ideally I would like to see some bullish move, because with these candles too, even though this is the 2 hour, right? But this is bullish price action. Okay, you got a bullish close, break below. Next candle is this, and then we play here. This is probably just a market open, right? And then we close above, and also notice that we close above here. Okay, so on the 4 hours, like not even, yeah, that's a morning star, or some people call it, and to me I would call it a bullish variation. Okay, because essentially on the day it's probably engulfed, right? Yeah, see, engulfed. Well, it's still moving now, but if it were to close, that would technically be an engulfing candle, but not the strongest because they're so tiny. But what I'd like to see though is that price is starting to create indecision off of the support in a market, a bullish market. But I'm saying this, but we're not supposed to correlate pairs, but right? Anyway, this is still bullish, right? At least on the 4 hour. The 4 hour probably could come into here, right? But let it be known that, remember, I think I said this on my backtest Saturdays. Check it out. We backtest every Saturday morning. Anyway, but according to my rules, I know from last time I did it. According to my rules, this is 30.2, which is higher low for me. or a structure point, and that's why you see me at this arch here. Every time you see an arch here, those structure points, valid structure points, and as you can see here, for me, a violent break is 2 candles but bearish. This is a bearish break, a low break. Like this bearish candle fully closed below it, and then the second one was bearish candle as well closed below it. Now it closed a wick, right? But that's fine because now that means it's pushing up to the point that we need to see to even get in this sell, which would be a possible lower high forming here, right? And then that would give us. Then we would be looking for. But it's Sunday, so I would not take this trade. Which is why I hope it to come up in here until like London time, and then. Oof, 78.6. Whew. Q-Bank's rules. That's when you gotta risk something. Like, I'm not saying bet on it, but you know, like if you usually take 1.5%, probably take 3% or 2%, 3.2. You know, just because your risk is lower here, especially if you get a clear signal like indecision, bearish variation, bearish engulfing. Whew. With a couple wicks up here, like let's say you have 1 strong wick, 2 strong wick, indecision, close below engulf, and then that double top would be annoying though, because you would think it's going on the first drop, and then. So I'm talking like this, so you can see what I'm saying. Come up here, do something like this. Come here again, and then come into the sell. Right, but that's too much expectation. I'm gonna just see what I'm looking for is a signal is if it comes in this area would be a bearish engulfing off that area. Furthermore, this is a 4 hour, so what I would do is when it's approaching this area, I would probably drop to the 1 hour. I just in that area. See what's happening, and if it gets really up there, and I'll drop it to 30. Well, I wouldn't drop to 30 until, like, if it's bullish, let's say if it approaches this area pretty strongly, like pretty strong. So right now, I'd watch on the 1 hour, right? And then if I see a wick come, right, I'll go on the 30 minute, right? I'll go on the 30 minute, but yeah. And if I see indecision comes on, then I'm definitely on 30 minutes. Because 30 minutes is one of the best confirmations that I've noticed. And also shout out to Wick Don't Lie. He says a lot. I kind of got it from him. And the guy who I trade with too, my boy Keithan, he also swears by 30-minute confirmations and 15 minutes all week. And I've actually been seeing it, so I agree with that. It's a safer trade. You can get off the 15-minute, but if you want to be safe and have a more comfortable trade, like it's pretty wise. I think of higher probability of not getting faked out, or at least in the initial drawdown, because it may still come in your direction. It's just not really always ready. And don't get me wrong, there's gonna be sometimes when you can catch on the 15, but that's when GJ's probably ready to die, or only say this because it's in a selling position, but or ready to fly. You know, but yeah. So anyway, I let me give my prediction. Not my prediction, but what I would like to see on the areas I'm watching. So like I said, I'm waiting for a lower high to form in here, and really and truly, this is some clean traffic, so this could easily come up in there and come down, right? But this is like a resistant. Well, yeah. I see it in here, but this candle here it's not a sign, but it's a good sign because we had this wick here and a bearish candle close here. So if this probably wicks up and close like smaller body, first of all, I'm not taking the trade because it's Sunday, so I'm not doing that. I don't trade on Sundays. Even last week Sunday, whew, was the Sunday to trade if you ever was going to trade one. So yeah. I'm just waiting, man. Basically, but GJ, I'm waiting, right? But if you catch a clean buy in here, that's a good 50 pip trade. What you probably have to do is come in here, right? if you're a Sunday trader, okay, so you have like we're in the uptrend right there. But if you notice, I'll use a range for this. If you notice, we have resistance right there, right? And we're basically in a range right here, right? So you can kind of draw it here. If you wanna make that big range, but you can also put one in here too, right? This is 30-minute too, so we're basically an Asian session, so you're kind of in a session. But if there's gonna be momentum on the Sunday, it'll probably be from this session, right? So yeah, I would just wait for probably the 1 hour close, the better close to wait for at least. Wait, like let this close above here first, and let the price close. Like this would like if this is a Monday and I'm seeing this, this is basically what I would be looking for. Okay, so like I said, I'm not gonna trade this because I don't trade Sundays. But any other regular day, if I was to see the setup, like how I'm breaking it down is when I would say yes, I would take this trade. Okay, so ideally the better entry point if this was a Monday would be like right here, right? This area, right over here. Okay, this is like a day trade, and if like when I say it's a day trade, it's because in the day trade you basically just following the momentum. Okay, and you see the price, and you know obviously you want to be with the overall trend. But when I say that, like okay, that's how this could go either way, right? So in the day trade you're not trying to stay in it for long anyway. Okay, so this is a day trade. So we have 38.2 close right here, right above this. Essentially, this is still could be be forming a downtrend, but this is the price action or the trend that's forming the retracement of this 4 hour break of the 4 hour downtrend. Okay, and even on the 1 hour, this definitely broke. You know what I'm saying? And the 1 hour, this definitely broke. This is definitely a clean break of the 30.2 or the structure level. So the structure is breaking on the 1 hour as well. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, so if I was to take this buy, I wouldn't touch this in this range, like Rakia would say. That's goat mierda. Okay. And but the only way to take this buy is if price closes above here. Okay, and then if it does that, I would come to the 30-minute. Okay. So as you can see in the 30-minute, even though you're not I wouldn't trade in this zone, in this range. I wouldn't trade in this range right now. Nice 30-minute close too. This is a good sign because as you can see, this is a low. We made a higher low. Okay, higher low in an uptrend on this time frame. Right, higher low in an uptrend on this time frame. So what you want to see, and you see it's continuing bullish. You want to see when you see that. Like I say, I would only drop on this time frame when the 1 hour has already closed above here. Right, and probably if it does that, I would probably move this at that point too, because sometimes some zones be so fat, you kind of miss something because you're still thinking it's in that area. Okay, so let's say it's up here, then I would see that coming down, and then I'd probably drop on the 15 to watch it some, to see how that's forming, get a better view of the data, like zoom in and see how price is forming. As you can see here too, for you pattern traders, this is essentially, drop in the chat if you know what I'm about to put. Okay, but this is essentially an inverse head and shoulder pattern. What's happening here? I don't know why it does that, but anyway, I think it's because of this. Yeah, there it is. An inverse head and shoulder patterns, right? But the only way you take this trade is, what I would take that trade is if, like I say, break and retest. So essentially, well, not essentially, we can see. Okay, like I said, that's a pattern. So pattern trades will take that, and a break on trade will probably put a stop order right here, a buy stop, and then ride the momentum up. And on a day trade, honestly, that probably might be a better move. But a safer move for me and the way I trade is the break and retest. So let's say for me, that happens in London session, perfect, because I know right about 6 o'clock, that probably would happen at the beginning of London session, and right about 6 a.m., prices start to like trickle down somewhere in here, and boom, I'll wake up around 6:30, and if I see that, the minute I see like a engulfing candle coming up here, and don't let this be here. Whew, don't let this 8 EMA be here. I was taking that, boy. Right, and the reason I put that there, because on this time frame, well, on 30-minute time frame, or was it the 1 hour? That'll be my TP area though. That's my TP area. Okay, so that'll be essentially about 34 pips, and then I would have put my, so if I got that move here, I'd still probably put my stop below here. Even though this is safe, after you get this move here, after you get something like this, that's like a, you know, it's, you can put it there essentially. Okay, so I probably would do, which is not, okay, what I'll do is, if I'm taking the entry over here, and let's say I got the engulfing, but sometimes it happens, you got the engulfing, you got the setup that you wanted, and then price still somehow starts to trickle some more, or didn't get enough momentum, I guess, of volume, and still trickle some more in here, and once the top here, I'll make a top off of here, then I probably have my stop loss like below here, or yeah, I'll probably put it below here, but that's still kind of, $22 for 30 something. Yeah, but after waiting, that's why what you want to wait for is the close on here, the signal, and probably like 6 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, your trade would go in that direction. So those are good odds. So I'm buying those odds. I'm taking that risk. It's a system. Trust your system. Okay. And if that do happen to say it does break out, it probably will find some trouble in this area right here. This is something to watch for. So if I know the scalpers like were killing them, they probably would have been looking at this area here anyway, and they say they could find support here, and then they probably would take like this 10 pips that's right here. I think this is probably like 10 pips. Yeah, they'd be so happy with that, because them niggas lot size be nice, but because this is a quality resistance there to be pay attention to too. Because remember on the daily, this is essentially could be in a downtrend. We did just came off we did just come off this monthly resistance. Okay, so it's definitely something that needs to be watched and paid attention to. But this wick here may just tell us like we may get like a double top, in my opinion. Right? But my opinion doesn't matter. That's why what we do is we just form your opinions, form what you like to see, what you think can possibly happen, and then you just wait and see what happens. And then over time, from watching the pair so much, the worst stuff that you're expecting to happen is probably gonna happen more quicker than sooner or later. And by knowing that, you'll be able to take the trades confidently and be a consistent trader. So anyway, SPX 500. God damn, I talk a lot about that one. Let me see if we got any comments. No comments, no views. You thought. Anyway, XPX 500. So on the daily, we're bullish, man. Like, what? You see that? Beautiful double top, double bottom, sorry. Right, and then we did this. I would love to see a wick come into here, and then we close up though, because that'd be nice. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, this is the resistance that practice broke out above, right? As you can see, and let's say this comes down and I guess a phone network that I want to see in London, and then New York says we just aim for the moon, pop smoke song. So yeah, as you can see on the 4 hour, he finally put in his higher low, and watch this. See, this is I know this. I always point these out when I see him because when I was in my journey, 'cause I'm still in my journey, but in some of the tough times of my trading career, it was hard to identify something like this. So I'll be counting trend on structure levels, and so this would be an uptrend, right? And then I'll be like, oh, structure broke because this is essentially structure level as well, right? And then it did this, and I'm thinking, okay, I'd see this, and I think it'd be going up. Then I see to make this lower high, and then it breaks this area here. I say, oh shit, structure change. You know what I'm saying? And you probably still could get a great trade from here, to be honest. Right? That's 40 pips. If you take in a good entry up in this area here. I know it's Fridays, but Thursday to Friday setup, right? But to see that trend, which is still bullish, is we go in a daily, and that area that was all that, you see all that trend change. You go in the daily, essentially it was just consolidating, right? And structure did not change. Price was just consolidating, putting these beautiful wicks, right? That's like another clear sign enough resistance and support. And yeah, man, last week Friday they closed up here and just confirmed the bulls. So I would love to see some come in here, and then Monday, just take it right to the top here. Take it right to the top of it. So anyway, yeah, man, that's the charts. That's what I see for this week. That's the stuff I'm really looking for. And if you watched it, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking us out. Tune in next week, or maybe even middle of this week. I'll do something too. I've been like working on other stuff, so I gotta give forex time, and go hard in forex time. So that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace. Hit the like button. Helps with the algorithm. Would love to subscribe. If not, just come back next week. Give me some watch time. Anything. Let's just interact and help. I'm not picky. But hey, do one for free. If I can ask, that's what I'll ask for. Anyway, man, thanks for watching. Bye. And